What could possibly bring an entire fandom to tears in an instant? It's a girl. Jung Hae and Jung So Minutes have just dropped the sweetest surprise. They're expecting a baby daughter. The emotional reveal has taken fans by storm, sparking a wave of love, joy, and happy tears across the globe. Join Hidden Korea as we dive into this heartwarming announcement and uncover all the touching details. In the world of K-drama and Korean entertainment, few couples have captured hearts quite like Jung Hae and Jung So Minutes. Their unexpected romance had already enchanted fans across Asia. But nothing could have prepared them for the couple's latest, life-changing reveal. On a quiet Tuesday morning, without warning, Jung So Minutes shared a photo on her personal Instagram, a tiny pink pair of baby shoes nestled in her hands. The caption? Just 2 words, "It's a girl." The post ignited a social media storm. Minutes later, Jung Hae followed up with a message of his own, grateful, overwhelmed, excited to meet the little miracle coming into our world. It was official. The beloved couple were expecting their first child, a baby girl, and the emotional floodgates burst wide open. A love story that felt like a drama script. Before we dive into the wave of public emotion that followed the announcement, let's go back to the beginning of Jung Hae and Jung So Minutes' love story, because in many ways, the journey to this moment was just as moving as the news itself. The couple first crossed paths on the set of a K-drama that never aired, though the project was ultimately shelved. Sparks between them were undeniable. Industry insiders whispered about off-screen chemistry long before they were ever spotted together. But both Hae and So Minutes remained fiercely private, until 2023. When dispatch photos and a joint statement finally confirmed what fans had long suspected. Unlike many celebrity couples, they chose to stay under the radar. There were no flashy public dates or romantic interviews. Instead, they quietly built a relationship rooted in trust, laughter, and mutual respect, a love story that played out not on red carpets, but behind the scenes. Private lives, public hearts. Despite their efforts to maintain privacy, fans were always watching, always hoping. And perhaps that's why the pregnancy news hit so hard. It wasn't just that these two stars were having a baby, it was that fans felt like they'd grown up with them, seen them overcome career slumps, industry pressure, and media scrutiny. The reveal wasn't a tabloid scoop or a PR stunt, it was two people in love sharing their joy, in their own words, on their own terms. And for that, fans felt honored to be included. It's a girl, a symbol of hope in tumultuous times. South Korea, like much of the world, has seen its fair share of hardship in recent years. Economic uncertainty, social unrest, and pandemic recovery have left many emotionally exhausted. In such a climate, the announcement of new life feels symbolic. The phrase "it's a girl" isn't just about gender, it's about new beginnings, about innocence and beauty and softness returning to a world grown hard. The public reaction wasn't just joy. It was catharsis. Comments flooded in across every platform. "I don't even know them personally and I'm crying. This feels like a win for all of us. In a world full of bad news, this is what I needed today." Their daughter is already so loved, building a life beyond the spotlight. Sources close to the couple say Jung So Minutes is in her second trimester and has been glowing with happiness. She's reportedly paused upcoming projects to focus on health and family, while Jung Hae has restructured his filming schedule to prioritize time at home. Neither has shared the due date, nor are they expected to. The couple's fiercely guarded privacy is part of what fans admire most. They don't perform their love for likes or headlines. They live it, quietly and sincerely. Still, with every small update, a baby bump photo, a fan-spotted outing, a cryptic social media emoji, the public swoons all over again. The Korean entertainment industry reacts. The announcement didn't just stir fans, it sent ripples through the entertainment industry as well. Fellow actors, directors, and celebrities were quick to send their congratulations. Actress Kim Ji-won, a close friend of So Minutes, commented, "She's going to be the kindest, funniest mom." Meanwhile, actor Jung Hae reposted Jung Hae's message with 3 simple words, You'll be amazing. This sort of industry-wide warmth is rare, in a field often riddled with competition and silent rivalries. The shared outpouring of affection felt genuinely heartfelt. It was a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour, Korean entertainment world is still, at its heart, a family. Fans around the world celebrate. K-drama fans are nothing if not devoted. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, Manila to Milan, social media platforms were flooded with artwork, fan edits, and handwritten letters to the unborn child. Hashtags like #SoMinHee and baby, #ItIsAGirl, and #DramaRoyalBaby trended worldwide. Some fans even organized donation drives in the couple's honor, raising funds for children's hospitals and maternal health foundations. If they're bringing a life into the world, we want to help make that world a little better, one fan wrote. While the announcement of a pregnancy might usually feel like a personal milestone, Jung Hae and Jung So-min's baby news sparked something much deeper. It became a global emotional event. It wasn't just Korea that cried tears of joy, it was fans across continents who found unexpected healing, joy, and unity in the couple's happiness. From the moment the words "It's a Girl" appeared online, and communities across Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit began sharing memories of the couple, favorite drama clips, fan art, letters to the baby, and reaction videos filled with joyful tears. Time when the world often feels disconnected. This was a rare cultural moment of collective warmth. I've never felt so emotionally invested in someone else's happiness. One Brazilian fan, it feels like a happy ending to a story we've all been watching unfold for years, said a commenter from the Philippines. This wasn't just about two celebrities, it was about what they represented, love that's quiet but steady, growth that's real, and the belief that even in a cynical world, happiness is still possible. Why fans cried. Emotional investment in K-drama stars. To understand why this pregnancy news triggered such deep emotion, you have to understand the K-drama fan experience. These aren't casual viewers, they are participants in long emotional journeys. For many, watching Jung Hae and Jung So-min through their respective roles, characters who often dealt with loneliness, heartbreak, and hope, created a kind of emotional imprint. Fans grew attached not only to their acting, but to the values they seemed to represent off-screen: humility, warmth, sincerity. Now, to see them rewarded with a beautiful new chapter feels like validation, not only of their personal lives, but of the faith fans placed in them. Symbolism, the meaning of a daughter in Korean culture. In traditional Korean culture, birth of a daughter carries rich and often poetic meaning. While older generations historically valued sons for lineage, modern Korean society increasingly celebrates daughters as bearers of emotional wealth, continuity, and inner strength. There is a growing cultural narrative, particularly in Korean dramas, that daughters heal families. In fact, Jung So-min once portrayed such a role in Because This Is My First Life, where her character's quiet emotional labor was the glue that held everything together. To fans, then, the idea of this real-life daughter, born to two actors known for portraying healing, honest roles, feels almost mythic. See in the spotlight, the media's gentle shift. Korean entertainment media, notoriously harsh when it comes to stars' private lives, reacted to the announcement with unusual grace. Headlines were celebratory, not invasive. Major outlets like Soompi, Dispatch, and Naver focused on the joy, not the gossip. For once, there were no scandal angles, no secret timeline exposes. It was as if the media itself understood. This wasn't a tabloid moment, it was a human one. Marked a positive shift, and possibly a blueprint for how future celebrity families could share milestones without being overwhelmed by scrutiny. Beyond the buzz, what's next for Jung Hae and Jung So-min? As of now, both stars are taking a soft pause from public engagements. Insiders say they're focused on prenatal care, family planning, and preparing their home for a new arrival. Fans of the couple note that they've always cherished routine and normalcy, cooking at home, long walks without bodyguards, visits to bookshops. Parenthood, it seems, will be an extension of the life they've already built together, not a reinvention. Fans shouldn't expect elaborate baby photo shoots or product endorsements anytime soon. Those close to them say they are committed to giving their daughter a grounded, low-key upbringing, one protected from the spotlight they themselves had to navigate. The rise of K-celebrity families, and why this one feels different. In recent years, the Korean entertainment industry has seen a rise in high-profile celebrity couples and families. From Rain and Kim Tae-hee to Son Ye-jin and Hyun Bin, the public has grown more accepting of stars getting married, having children, and growing older. But what makes Jung Hae and Jung So Min's journey unique is the authenticity and restraint with which they've shared it. Their relationship was never overly commodified, their love wasn't branded. And now, even as they prepare for parenthood, deliberate gentleness to how they present themselves. That authenticity may explain why fans aren't just interested, they're emotionally invested. Fan projects and the digital baby shower phenomenon. One of the more heartwarming responses, global fanbases have launched what they're calling a digital baby shower, organized by fan communities from the US, Japan, and beyond. These projects include a digital scrapbook filled with wishes for the baby girl from over 30 countries, donations made to UNICEF Korea in honor of the baby's future, a lullaby playlist curated by fans, featuring soft Korean ballads and lullabies translated into multiple languages, letters to the baby, handwritten and submitted via Google Drive, soon to be printed and delivered to the star's agency. Fans are even planning to name flowers or stars after the baby, hoping to gift her something symbolic and lasting. Cultural impact, more than just a celebrity story. The announcement has already inspired think pieces in Korean and international media. Articles explore what the couple's decision to go public says about modern family values, celebrity vulnerability, evolving image of motherhood in South Korea. Some even say this could influence how production companies approach working with pregnant actresses, making room for flexible schedules and normalized parenthood in media contracts. So Min's pregnancy is not just news, it's a cultural ripple, a hopeful future. Messages from fans to the baby girl. To close part 2 of this article, we've gathered some real messages written by fans in honor of the unborn child. These messages, translated from Korean, English, and Spanish, show just how deeply this story has touched people. Dear baby Hae-min, you're already loved more than you know. Your parents gave us so much joy. Now it's our turn to celebrate you. You are born from kindness, love, and quiet strength. What a blessing you are already. One day you'll grow up and realize the world waited for you with open arms. Conclusion: when a private moment becomes a shared celebration. In the end, this isn't just a story about the baby. It's about love, hope, resilience, and the unexpected ways celebrities can become part of our own emotional journeys. Jung Hae and Jung So Min didn't plan to make the world cry, but through their honesty and humility, they reminded us all that joy is meant to be shared. That sometimes, even in the most personal moments, we can feel incredibly connected. To new life, to unexpected happiness, and to a little girl who already has the world waiting to welcome.